Welcome to the tools that you're going to be needing for learning in your course on Coursespaces. So what I have in front of me is my laptop page, and I'm recording how I'm getting into the program, Coursespaces, and then we can explore a little bit what's on the Coursespaces page. So when you go to the UVic website, you'll find a tool up here that says My Online Tools, and when you hit that, you'll come to this section here, which says My Online Tools, and you can go to My Page. And you may have to enter your CCID and password first. In fact, you will, and then it will take you to the Coursespaces page. Up here, you'll see the term, and so our course will be from January to April in 2017. So once you select the term and then you list the courses, then the courses for that term will come up here. So I'm going to hit Coursespaces for the course that we're going to be teaching, and you'll notice a pretty plain Jane kind of page. This is the basic page, but over here you will have little boxes that will open up more information. So in this introductory section, we have a picture, we have a description of the course. I'll move up a little bit. We have a news forum, which will include any of the information that I want you to have as the course moves along, and it goes out then to everybody in the course. The course syllabus, and so you can hit that link and the course syllabus will come up. And then the welcome video that I've just completed, and in this video I just introduce myself briefly, I talk about the course briefly, and so on. And there will be more information being posted in this section over the next couple of days. And right now, today is, I forget, I think it's December the 28th. And then you will come to the different sections of the course. Now you'll notice that Unit 1 is in a darker print than the other units. Why this date, some of the dates come up and not the others come up, I don't know. I can't explain that. Tried to figure it out, but can't. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. So, so for example, if I open Unit 1, there are a few of the things that are going to be there, and over the next couple of days I'll be adding more. I'll be adding the mini lecture and etc. So so you'll then note the dates for that particular unit, which is on inclusion, exclusion, and social justice. A little discussion about what you need to do to prepare for each of the units. And then a discussion about what the basic ideas are that we'll be exploring in Unit 1. The readings, and in the readings you'll see Ryan, which is the text, and then Kelly, which is the reading in the course pack that you'll look up. So generally speaking, the readings are listed by the last name of the author, and that should make it easier for you to find things in the course pack. And then you will see listed as well under Unit 1, Forum 1. And when you click Forum 1, it will come up along with a discussion of what you actually do in the forum, and I'll be doing an assignment video that will give more details, but you can read through that. It's important to know exactly what you're required to do so that when I'm marking, my presumption is that you have read that and that you will be doing what you've been asked to do. If you haven't, then I will need to take that into account when I'm doing my marking. So in most cases, I will also list the marking criteria and so on. And then when you're ready to add something to the discussion, you just click this button and it will take you to your group. There are 2 groups, and you will likely, as far as I know from the way I've set it up, you will likely only see the people that are in your group. So there are half the students in one group and half in the other. The reason for that is because it makes the reading for you in the forum much more manageable. To be reading the whole class's entries as well as responding to that number of entries becomes a little overwhelming. So this way it limits it a bit. We may find that we want 3 groups, I don't know, but I think 3 or 4 in a group is just not enough to have enough variety of ideas and so on. So I've chosen 2 at this point. And if there's going to be a change, I will certainly let you know. And in your group then, you will work on the assignment based on what's required in the forum. So let's go back then to our page. I will be adding things to Unit 1. As I said, among them will be the mini lecture, and there may be other information as well. Sometimes I come across videos that are helpful for that particular content. I'll add them. The things that you will be responsible for will be the videos that I produce, that is the mini lectures, the readings, and any of the content in the forum, and of course, any of the other assignments that will be due. Okay, so as you will see, we have 6 units in the course. As this darkens, and that means that you'll be able to see that unit, I will, generally speaking, have the unit up at least a week in advance. The first one may be a little bit under that. The rest will probably be ready prior to the week before, so it may be ready like a week and a half before. I don't like to have them up too soon, because then the content starts to feel a little overwhelming. You feel like you should be moving on, and I really want you to take the time, the 2 weeks, to concentrate on that one unit, so that as you move into the next unit, you have that content clearly settled in your thinking, so that as you move into the next unit, you can bring that thinking then into whatever it is that we move on to. Okay, so I hope that that's been helpful. You'll notice on the page whether all of this is open or closed. There are also some other sections. So some of this is course administration, and that probably won't show up on yours. But it will list the courses that you have taken online, etc. And here's another way for you to get into the units as well. You can just simply go to their name at the side, and it will open it up for you. On the other side, we have some latest news, upcoming events, and so on. So you can go to the calendar, and it will tell you some of the events that are coming up. One of the things I would suggest is that you have a look at the course syllabus and begin mapping out the dates, so that things don't kind of build up, because as you know, when you're putting a course like this together, the assignments, in order for you to have enough content to work with, tend to be bunched more towards the end of the course. And so it's really important to ensure that you've set aside enough time. Generally speaking, you'll have a couple of weeks in between assignments, but they will start to kind of pile up in the units at the end. The final unit is a little longer than 2 weeks, and so that final paper you'll have a little more time to work on. I hope this has been a helpful introduction to some of the features of the course, and certainly if you have any further questions about accessing any of the information on Coursespaces, please do let me know. Thanks for watching.